Fire Escape Academy inspector training videos here. We're in Portland, Oregon. We got John here, one of the inspectors. This is the across the street. Is there a violation on that building at the Synod House? What violation can you write right from here?
Well, we've got some rust.
So more paint than rust or more rust than paint?
Right now, I mean, I think from now, to be honest, more paint. I can't tell.
Look at the staircase going up.
Okay. Yep,
All that rust?
Sides on the rails.
Yep. Is that a proof that it's been maintained or not been maintained?
Proof it's not.
That's all you need. You don't need to write any other violation. It's called a deterioration violation. You don't need to prove that there's anything structurally wrong with it. You just know that by the time surface rust appears on a fire escape, all the joints are suspect. Yes or no? From the class you took.
Yes.
So, and the joints start failing in the first 5 years of life when this thing was put up. How old do you think that fire escape is? 50 to 75 plus years?
It's over 75.
It's over 75. So, can you guarantee that you're going to find one joint failure?
Yes.
Who's in charge of finding it? You or the engineer? You just need to find the cause to write a violation. Do you have, from across the street, enough cause to write a deterioration violation?
Yeah, using criteria we're using for this, yeah.
Yeah, so that's it. That's all. I'm done with that inspection.
It's 1883. That's been around for a long time.
That's
We've got many up here, because you know they're over 100 years old.
yeah. Well, any building that is 75 plus years old, we're highly recommending that before a load test every 25 years, we actually do a wall test first. So the same engineer is going to verify that that wall is able to take a yank.
Right.
So, but anything under 75, we're not going to ask for the wall. So let's take a look at this. This is that thing about the cantilever. So way before we get onto this one, let's talk about if the fire escape cantilever is balanced. Is this original or an add-on to the building? What do you think, this piece of steel all the way out here? Original or an add-on?
Looks like an add-on.
Okay.
Looks like the rails
So
welded.
just with that alone, do you think the fire escape is balanced? I mean, the cantilever is balanced or out of balance?
Out of balance.
So that woman, the 125-pound woman with a 50-pound child, what's going to happen to the 50-pound
She's getting launched and she's
the child
stepping off.
Yeah, she's going to launch the child. So right there, you have a violation. It needs a release arm so that people don't break into the building. So once you put a release arm, it's an anti-theft device, isn't it? Mm-hmm. So, okay. That being said, that's enough for a violation today on this one?
Yes.
Okay, now, but let's step back, and you're just looking at other issues. Let's take a look at the paint. More paint than rust or more rust than paint?
I'm thinking more paint than rust.
That's right, so I can't write a violation on this one or that one. How about that one? More paint than rust or more rust than paint? So they knew you were coming a week ago, and guess what they did? They did a paint party, and they both painted their fire escape, which is nice. I appreciate that. Thank you very much for painting. So you came in here, now you're looking for other structural issues. The first thing you look for is what kind of bolts?
Four-sided bolts.
Four-sided bolts. You see a couple?
Yep.
Looking up, looking on the rails. You see any?
Yes.
You see any rust at the rail connections?
Yes.
Okay. You see, let's take a look at the support. You see any square head bolts on the
Yes.
bolts? So the building being 50 to 75 years old, joints starting in the first 5 years of rusting, are any of these supports suspect?
Yes.
Okay. Now, let's say they were already changed out. How about the cement? Any cement issues that you see? Spalling. Any tears? Look up and see if you can see any tears on the cement.
See anything trailing down, nothing major.
See a little bit of trail
Yeah, on that
on those two?
inside.
You need 1 or 100 to write a violation? Just need 1. Okay. And the last thing is going to be this balance, this add-on. This says that the fire escape is out of balance. So he can make it perfectly balanced with 1 pound so that in case pigeons land on the end, what happens to his cantilever?
Comes down.
Comes down, and what kind of call he gets at 3 in the morning? That the cantilever's down. What's he got to do?
Okay, he's going to come out and put it back up.
And well, how many times he wants to do that every night when the pigeons land here?
Not very many.
So what do they do to stop that from happening?
Balance it correctly.
No, they balance it incorrectly. So I don't have to come out of it.
I do it going out. Right.
So they put this add-on. So right now, can I break into this building if I see an open window and I'm a thief?
Yes, you're pull the thing then.
So I had me and my friend, I climbed that thing over there, and I get up there and pull this down. I get a little piece of rope, a little jacket. I can do anything. But if I have a release arm on this thing, can I break into this building?
No.
So it's an anti-theft device, and it answers everybody's question. Only can be released from above. So I've got, how about those bolts, those what do you call that type of slotted screw? How old is that? Been around. You see any evidence of rust just there?
Yes.
Okay. How about on the treads? Any life safety issues you see anywhere?
No, they're riveted. They're old.
No, life safety is something dangling.
I see.
Is anything on this thing dangling going to hit somebody on the head?
Don't see
No,
anything.
don't see anything. But you already got the deterioration violation. I mean, not deterioration. You already got an issue with a square head bolt. Look at your men's ladder. The lap joint on the ladder, where every one of your guys is going to get hurt or killed. Anything?
I can't tell. It's a ways up. You're
Looks
talking where
good.
they meet the two
Yeah.
sections.
Doesn't it look like it's new hex
Yeah,
head
it's
bolts
a
there?
little- Yeah.
Yeah. So something might have happened. But do you see any other evidence of repair?
No, just
No.
the add on the counter.
So in 50 to 75 years, this guy has never refurbished his fire escape. Violation.
Yes.
Okay, so let's take a look at this one. So no longer are you going to get taken advantage of by a paint job. Okay, let's take a look at this one. Now, not for nothing, let me just show you this weight box over here. You see anything that is a danger?
They're expanding. They're getting water between.
How
the
many of
blades.
those does it take to break my skull?
Probably just one.
Just one,
Real
okay.
good.
So that being said, let's step back and now I'm going to ask you to tell me, what do we have here?
Well, we got as far as paint looks good.
Paint
but,
looks good.
We got
So no deterioration violation.
We got some square-headed nuts.
Okay.
There.
So I got squares everywhere, so that means there's no evidence of refurbishment. What else?
You'll see tearing from the concrete.
Look straight up.
And we got rust in between there, right
Yeah.
where the two rails meet.
Yeah, good. What else? Let's go to the ladder. They got a lap joint down here at the ladder.
Right.
Aside from straight on the ladder, what do you see? Straight onto the ladder, what do you see? On this one, on the left side especially. At the lap joint on the ladder at the bottom.
Well, it's square-headed bolts.
Right, you see that, but you see the rust already there with the naked eye?
Okay, yeah.
See the rust there?
Right, barely.
So, on the left one,
Yeah.
expansion, right?
Right.
Now, you can look up, look straight up, and look at that, the ladder one up there on the left, see it?
Yeah, it's out of range. Yeah. It
Way
is.
out of whack.
Yeah.
That's ready, that one's ready to go. So now, and the last thing is cement, any cement issues?
Oh, I don't see any real major tearing.
No, me neither. Cantilevers balance or out of balance?
Out of balance.
Out of balance, why?
The extended heavy weight way off to the edge or
Yeah.
off the back to keep it up.
The chain really tight and taut.
Yep.
And any life safety issues? Treads dangling, piece of steel ready to hurt somebody.
No.
Okay.
See.
So you can write one violation here, and that's structural.
Right.
And that is repair,
Yes.
paint, test. That's all you need on here. Okay. Let's